Hey everybody, what's up? This is Sweezy's World. Could be your world. Thank you very much for stopping by for just a few minutes. Give me some time, out of your day. I appreciate it. I really do. I like to talk about things that interest me, and hopefully at some point they'll interest you. And today's no different. And I also like to start with a little Bible verse before I start any of my videos. And so today, anyone who claims to be in the light and still hates his brother and sister is still in darkness. Amen? Okay. It's 1 John 2:9. All right. Globalism, destruction of America. We are already in our decline. America, sad to say because I love this country and I'm a veteran, is going to fall. It just is. Biblical prophecy tells us that America is not really in prophecy. It's just not there. I mean, it nitpicks there. And one thing would cause all that is either we're a nothing, not a superpower no more, right? We're just a little patch of land, with a lot of individual little countries in it, maybe, stuff like that. Our major economic collapse is, right at the door. Economic collapse is right at the door, and even globally, the global collapse. Hence the reason they want to go to digital money. Digital money, digital ID, all in all is a bad thing. But it's coming. It's going to be part of the Antichrist system. That's part of the system. This new digital ID, and I've said this over and over, this new digital ID itself is not the mark of the beast, but it's prelude to it. It's going to bring us right up to it. So this is socialism, Marxism, communism. America's trying so hard to become a socialist state. Why? One reason is that for the last 30, even possibly 40 years, people have not been taught that America is good. They've been taught that America is bad and that our economics is bad. And they've been taught that socialists are good. They're not. If you go back to the 1930s, who were the main socialists then? Nazis. Germany. National Socialistic Workers' Party. That's where it kind of all started about, just saying. So why would we want to go to that? Why would anyone want to go to that? We live in a free society right now. Just saying. America is the best country on earth. It's not let me kind of rephrase that. It is the best country on earth, but it's never been the best for everybody. And that's sad. But we're changing. We've changed over the decades. We've changed. It's still those who got all the money and those that don't. The haves and the have-nots. It's always been, it always will be. It just is what it is. Now, if we let communism take over, obviously, everybody will be on an even playing field. Everybody will have nothing. You won't own anything. You'll eat what they tell you to eat and when to eat it and how much you can get for that month or that week. And that's it. And if you go over, you starve. That's the future if they let it go and let America become a socialistic state. That's the future. Now look what they did in New York City. They've hired a new mayor who claims to be a diehard socialist. Well, that's just a soft word for a communist. It is. And communism is not the way to go. I realize they've been taught that from day one, but it's not the way to go. And I'm curious, socialism, communism works up until the point when you run out of everybody else's money. And he's promising what? Free rent, free childcare, free food, free buses. And they go faster. Now, how are they going to go faster? You're going to pull cars off the road, right? You're going to take people's vehicles and say, you don't need a vehicle, you're walking. We have transit. That's what they'll do. They'll take your car. You don't think they will? You mark my word. So I'm just wondering, why would you vote someone in like that? Because you weren't educated enough to know any difference. So that's just it. Prophecy is coming to pass right before our eyes. Every day we see it closer and closer coming to the door all around the world. We're in deep kinship. The end times, when the return of Jesus Christ is a lot sooner than we think. It just is. And you don't have to believe in him to know that he's coming, because when he comes, you're just going to get down on your knees and you'll acknowledge him. Now, you may not get to where you think you might want to go because you denied the whole time. Just saying, you'll know when that happens. So, all right, hey, look, I talked a little longer, voice a little harsh, had a cold, still have a cold, been a running cold. Seems like it's a running doggone cold. But anyways, thank you very much for stopping by. I do appreciate it. And take care of yourselves. Be safe out there. Make sure you got enough here to protect yourself, and then plenty of storable food long term to go the distance. So until next time, it's nothing but love for you. I truly mean it. Thank you very much. I think that's wrong. Thank you very much. And we'll talk to you later.